Okay, so if you were with us on Wednesday, you would have heard this in the Hot Topics. The decision by the Calabar High School to bar students who attain less than an average of 60% from entering fifth form has not gone down well with some parents. The Gleaner obtained a copy of a letter from the school signed by Principal Albert Corcho that stated that in order to be promoted to grade 11, each boy must receive no less than 60% for his overall average, along with good conduct. The students have been told this repeatedly. It is my intention to promote every fourth form boy to fifth form. Please assist him to surpass this average. Okay, now, here's my view on it before. Actually, no. Let me ask you, Dwayne, how do you feel about that?
I'm always involved with boys at Woolworths.
Right, that's why I asked.
And for me, that's a little strict. And I say this because not everyone can sit exams and not everyone can learn at the same pace. So to tell a boy that you have to have 60% to get to the next level, what are the measures are you putting in place to make sure they succeed? Okay,
my thing is, I'm sure they have put in place measures to help you succeed. Now, you are going to school. I do not think 60% is too much to ask of a student. 60? Yeah, 60%?
For some people.
That is you knowing a little over half of the material that I'm giving
it's
you.
More than
60?
That. It's more than that, man. No,
Zero?
Man,
you believe that's too much to ask?
Yeah, for me, I don't believe it's too much to ask, but I think it's very strict.
How? You know what the pass back for Immaculate is?
That's Immaculate.
Or was?
That's Immaculate.
So what's wrong with Calabar? Calabar is one of the top schools.
Okay. Boys learn different from girls.
I agree, which is why it's an all-boys school and they're being taught differently.
Exactly. How do you know that?
Because I have a friend who was a teacher at Calabar.
Mm-hmm. And?
They are taught differently from girls. But, she taught at KC, she taught at Calabar. And the way how she teaches her boys are completely different from how we learn.
Completely fine. But my take on this, some of the boys aren't as fast as others. And if the problem gets to fourth form where they can't get 60%, what happens first, second, and third?
Okay, so when they get to fourth form and you promote them to fifth form and they're not able to get 60%, how they do in their exams?
But for me, it wouldn't get to fourth form if they can't
get 60%. But that's
the
point. He's saying, I'm not going to let you go into fifth form and sit those exams if you are unprepared.
So what is the requirement to get to fourth form?
I don't know, but we're talking about one specific thing right now. Yep. What I'm saying is, if he says to you, all right, we're working with you, and he goes by how you're saying it and saying, I'm not going to be strict. I'm going to allow you to go, even if you don't get that 60.
I didn't say allow them to go there.
No, hold on. You said 60 is strict.
I feel like it is.
But what I'm saying to you is, okay, he said it. Thus far, you can go on if you don't get the 60. But if you reach fourth form and you're still not getting the 60, I'm going to hold you back because I don't want you to go into fifth form and fail your exams.
Okay, I don't
mind them,
exams. Okay, fine. I don't mind them being held back, but some boys are being put out of school.
But that is a different story.
That's the issue.
No, what he said is that I'm not going to promote you.
I get that, but there are instances where boys are being put out of school.
But it could be for more than one reason. What was in the Hot Topics, what was stated in the letter, is that he's not going to push them forward. Not that he's kicking them out.
And I don't disagree with that entirely, but 60% is tough.
He's kicking them out of school if they don't do that?
Yeah. Boys are being barred, not just barred from fifth form.
They're barred from the school. Okay, well
so
then,
that's why
I don't agree with that.
If
that is where we
really
are in terms of expulsion, then sir, that is unacceptable because you have to make sure that if you don't help them all the way there, you can't just kick them out. Kick them out to do what?
And that's where I have the problem with the 60%.
Okay, but still, you have to be able to get there.
True.
Don't kick them out, but you have to be able to get there. 60%, I don't think is too much to ask.
No. We'll still stay in the school lane. Shireen Virgo was excited about starting school, and she's being barred.
Is she?
To school.
Yeah, it's about her dreadlocks.
Yeah, she was excited when her 5-year-old daughter was accepted to the prestigious public school in a suburb of Jamaican capital. But when the mother attended an orientation over the summer, the principal informed her that she would have to cut her daughter's dreadlocks. Virgo's daughter started classes Wednesday at Kensington Primary School with her dreadlocks intact after a legal battle that has gone all the way to the Supreme Court. No.
It's not the first time we're dealing with this.
And it won't be the last, I feel.
It won't be. But it should be. You know why it should be the last? What's wrong with the child's hair? Isn't it properly groomed? What is wrong with her hair?
They have a Bustamante syndrome.
What is wrong with her hair? Look how the baby hair neat. What's wrong with her hair?
And one thing I loved about while I was at Wolmer's, we had dreadlocks, we had all forms of religion. Everybody have them here as long as it's properly groomed.
You know, something my mother reminded me of this morning. When I was a little girl, I had a lot of hair. You guys see how my natural hair is, and it's like, and I had like mid-back length of that. And it used to be torment to comb my hair. Like, my mother used to have to run me down and me climb tree and all them something. And my grandfather used to say to her, leave the child, she's not eating out of her head. This child's hair is combed, it's groomed. She's not eating out of it. Why is there a problem with her going to school like that?
You see, when people who are supposed to be educated act in this kind of manner, where they marginalize kids because of religion, because they feel that their hair is connected to a particular religion. And when you have hair like that, hair lice and this and that.
Hair lice?
Hold on, man.
Oh my
because
gosh.
they don't understand what goes into taking care of the hair. You saw the picture,
Yeah,
and
man.
there's a picture. How neatly groomed it is, how well put together. But they still have,
Hang-ups.
and I'm going to say this, backward thinking and a slavery mentality when it comes on to how we as Jamaicans express ourselves. Because we're free to express ourselves any way we want, just not in the way we want.
Do you feel more offended because you are connected to the Rastafarian culture? Do you feel more offended by something like this? than
I
the
feel
average
offended.
person?
I feel offended overall
Yeah.
when you try to marginalize people because of their hair, because of their skin color, because of how they choose to live their lives. I feel offended not just because of my connection to Rastafarianism, but because of people in general. We're all human beings.
That's right.
You know, black, white, short hair, long hair. It doesn't matter.
I will stand for you. Do not do anything to that baby's hair. They
I'll
have to
grow my
work
hair.
with it.
I see if I'm gonna turn my back.
Turn you back?
Yeah.
From
From front desk.
All
This lever
right.
and put me on.
Next up, a layered, oversized parka from Balenciaga is now available for pre-order online, and fans have compared it to NBC's Friends. The brand layered, oversized parka was unveiled during Paris Fashion Week to gear up for the fall and winter season. Get this, the coat. All right, I'm going to tell you, right? And the price of the thing, I tell you, right? The price of a coat
Wait.
is $9,000. No, not 9 Jamaican. That's why I paused. 9,000 United States dollars.
US.
That is 1 million Jamaican.
And probably just make one on the coat, yeah, man. Just one.
Please,
it's almost like
if
Kanye
anyone-
West and his line of clothes. Some
Be
cut up,
all and see through.
$500 US.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
but if
sure.
anyone out there wants to buy me one of those, please buy it and let me sell it back.
Oh, no. If you want to buy it, just give me the money. Me buy it.
Why?
But even the other day, Balenciaga came out with some shoes that look like a fries box.
Yeah.
900 or something dollars. Like a McDonald's fries. 1.1 million dollars.
Oh, no, work it out. 1,170,000 blouse and skirt. 1,170,000 Jamaican dollars.
No, just blows. Blows.
Are you kidding me? For real?
You know you can buy with that?
You know what I could do with
I
that
know,
right now?
I know.
You know what I want to do with that money right now. Are you guys seriously? Like, who? All right.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah,
No,
I've
what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We're gonna come up with something.
Put the one.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna make
Yes,
one.
we're gonna make something. And we're
We're
gonna
gonna
charge. We're gonna sell it.
Guys, that's it.
Start a line.
Topics this morning. Doing and I'm gonna come up with a clothing line.
What the name of the line?
It's like a have wool, it's like a have fur,
Layers.
and we're gonna
Multiple layers, especially in Jamaica when we need it. Multiple layers.
sell it for 2 million.
$9,500 US.
Oh my goodness.
On sale.
Guys, that's enough.
It must be mad. 1.1 million.
So cold.
Yeah, coat.
Oh mercy.
I could have said people go school.